उसने सवाल भी नहीं किए.
Exactly.
हम ही बोले जा
Thank
रहे
you
हैं.
so much.
You know, Shetties are a little, we're not as like बेधड़क. अरे इन्नू भी बुला दो, इन्नू भी बुला दो, सबको खिलाओ. And for them, their entire life revolves around food and drink. And only place I really seeked help was when I had to abuse. I was like, this I need a crash course on. I have to give it to Sonal, our director, who didn't let me have my way even once.
Even before the scene was going, like there was before the scene, Sonal would tell me, Kusha को शिल्पा मैम से हटवा दो क्योंकि ये कुछ नहीं करने देगी. She loves jokes, she loves cracking them. Then she will rate herself on those jokes. I have seen Shilpa ma'am crack a joke, then rate herself on those jokes कि ये तो अच्छा नहीं मारा, then ये वाला मैंने अच्छा मारा.
Hi, I'm Shilpa Shetty and you're watching me on midday.com.
I'm in the company of two divas in their own rights. One who's been ruling the big screen and the small screen for decades now, and the other who's made a transition from our mobile screens to the big screen. I'm talking about Kusha Kapila and Shilpa Shetty, both looking very gorgeous. I really love the sari.
Thank you.
Welcome to midday.com. How are you?
Very good. Chick.
Great.
Sukhee. Where's Sukhee?
So you're playing Sukhee in this film, but are you Sukhee in the film?
हाँ, ये बहुत कमाल सवाल पूछा आपने.
Lovely question.
It's like a sixer you have just hit. इसके लिए आपको थिएटर में आना पड़ेगा. नहीं, but I think the crux of this beautiful slice of life is that this isn't just about Sukhee. It's about Sukhee's life. It's about Sukhee's family, and it's about her journey, who she used to be 20 years ago and who she is now, and they're totally two different people. 20 साल पहले वो बेपरवाह, बेधड़क और बेशरम थी, और अब वो कुछ और ही है. और that kind of comes into focus when her friends, she meets her three best friends at this school reunion, and they kind of tell her, who is this, who is this person? We don't know this person. You need to value yourself and bring that person back. And she realizes she's lost her sense of self. She has no value and no self-respect, and she expects the world from everyone else. So it's just this beautiful journey, and that's what Sukhee is about.
Kusha, your entry in the trailer definitely was Bedharak, but is this like a character which is an extension of who you are in real life?
I feel, especially since we're playing very real characters, it could be in the realm of who I am as a person, but I think a lot of other people will see themselves in Meher, because Meher is this Delhi girl who's really like Muphat, because she was Muphat Meher. So I feel while it's in the realm of who I am as a person, I feel there is a very nice layer to her and there is an arc to her. Every character in the film actually has a very beautiful arc to them. No one's really, koi bhi aise, there are no loose threads. Everything is tied very beautifully towards the end. Sukhee's husband, Sukhee's daughter has a beautiful arc, and Sukhee's friends. I feel like that friendship is something that people will relate with so much. They will be like, अरे ये तो हमारा ग्रुप है, हम ऐसे ही बात करते हैं, हम ऐसे ही वाइब करते हैं, हम यही चीज़ें करते हैं. And it will really make you, pick that phone up and call your friend who you probably haven't called. For some people in weeks, for some people maybe in years, and maybe you'll like reconnect with them. So it really gives you that sense of friendship, that warm feeling, in your gut that you sometimes get, where you're like, okay, this makes me feel nice and mushy and sweet. That's what really the movie is. The movie is actually a very sweet, warm hug, and so is, I think, every character.
Yeah, you're playing a Punjabi, and here's
Sukhpreet
somebody and here's a Punjabi who has done a PhD on how Punjabis behave, especially in Delhi. Yeah. So was there like, oh, Punjabis ऐसे करते हैं, वैसे करते हैं, Delhi वाले ऐसे हैं? Was that going on the set?
See, I'm also married into a Punjabi family, to a Punjabi for the last 14 years. So आधी पंजाबन तो मैं हो ही गई हूँ.
She's quite Punjabi actually in her way.
Yeah, because Shetties are a little, we're like, we're not as like bedhadak. And I have to give it to them. The Punjabis really have a big heart, and I've become a little bit of that. We don't like to entertain so much. Shetties like to go outside and eat.
Yeah.
At other people's events. We don't like to have our own events and feed people. Punjabis are just the opposite. अरे इन्नू भी बुला दो, इन्नू भी बुला दो, सबको खिलाओ, and for them their entire life revolves around food and drink. And so yeah, so I think I kind of got that whole culture, and we kind of imbibed that in the movie. I've even spoken a couple of lines in Punjabi, and it just came very naturally because, you know, when you live with Punjabis, and I think the only place I really seeked help was when I had to abuse. I was like, this I need a crash course on. Because that's just who Sukhee is, wo Delhi ki rehne wali hai, and you know, when she meets her friends, that whole that whole way of being just honest and being authentic to that character, it had to all come across very real. That's how we played it, and that's how Sonal wanted it, my director. So that I had to kind of brush up on. So I've never also done a workshop in my life. So this was the first film where I actually had to do a workshop, and I really enjoyed the process. The process of unlearning, because you come with so much baggage. And all that you've learnt in 30 years with different directors, every maker has their own style. I have to give it to Sonal, our director, who didn't let me have my way even once. So I have to give her absolute credit for whatever she's done with Sukhee. It's a beautiful slice of life, and it's a story that needs to be seen, told, and that will connect with everyone. You know, young, old, female, male, friends, someone who's lonely, and someone who wants to find their self.
Also, the two of you are extremely funny women. I mean, on social media, Kusha, of course, and Shilpa, even you. Was there a lot of like fun, laughter, all of that is on the set, right? Who was cracking the most jokes?
We laugh anyway a lot. There's no interview we've not laughed even today, and I think we both are kind of, I think she's like an introvert extrovert. Like, she'll be extrovert in front of people she's comfortable with. I am an extrovert in general. I'm extrovert with people who I'm not comfortable with also, because that's my only way of coping.
She's a people pleaser.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a people pleaser. So I feel like definitely like on set, she always kept the environment really light, and like her banter with Sonal, my banter with Sonal, my banter with the ADs, our banter with Pavleen and Dilnaz, it was always there. Even before the scene was going, like there was before the scene, Sonal would tell me, Kusha ko Shilpa ma'am se hatwa do, क्योंकि ये कुछ नहीं करने देगी, ये सिर्फ बात. Because ना my question, I would always engage her. अच्छा ये बताओ, ये क्या खा रहे हो, ये क्या पी रहे हो, ये बता दो.
Kusha, you know, Sonal always had a problem. She always wanted things verbatim. जो लिखा हुआ है उसी को बोलो तुम लोग. Kusha would write her own script and come. And then she'd be like, after a point, Sonal became, हाँ तुम बोल दो. And then we knew that तुम बोल दो meant कि मैं edit पे काट दूंगी.
नहीं काटा, उसने 2-3 लाइंस रख लिए, मेरे बहुत बड़ी बात है. उसने मेरे काफी improv रख लिए, which I'm very shocked about. काफी मतलब 2.5 improv, 2.5 लाइन्स. क्योंकि मेरे को 0 लगता था. So she's very funny. She loves jokes. She loves cracking them. Then she will rate herself on those jokes. I have seen Shilpa ma'am crack a joke, then rate herself on those jokes कि ये तो अच्छा नहीं मारा, then ये वाला मैंने अच्छा मारा.
Because you're with her, you're an august company when it comes to humor. Okay, I'm like, you know, okay, this is a really bad joke. Don't judge me. आगे से नहीं मारूंगी.
नहीं, and I don't care. I love all jokes. Again, all jokes are valid according to me. So truly, when she would crack jokes, for herself, she was in a reality show where she was the judge and she was the performer. Because I was just the audience there also.
कॉमेडी सर्कस चल रहा है.
हाँ, हमारा चलता है. और I think बढ़िया projects तो वैसे ही बनते हैं ना, जहाँ project shoot करने में भी मजा आ रहा है. Props to Bandan Show also for keeping the environment of the set really nice and safe and beautiful, where we were able to be ourselves. वरना बहुत sets पे I'm sure सब लोग इतना खुल नहीं पाते हैं. मैं तो बहुत खुल गई थी. ये तो मेरा दूसरा तीसरा ही सेट है.
जगह कहाँ थी यार खुलने के लिए?
इतना जगह था.
We had real life locations.
Yeah.
There was no place.
Yeah.
There was no place to sit. We had to go outside the house and sit.
There was no other option to be Punjabi because we were shooting in Punjab.
We were shooting in Punjab.
She was in Punjab for such a long time, and I feel बहुत बढ़िया फिल्म बनाई है. I think अपने मुँह मियाँ मिठू हो रहा है. मैं तो बोल सकती हूँ कि मैं डायरेक्टर नहीं हूँ फिल्म की. मैं तो सिर्फ फिल्म ऑब्जेक्टिवली देखी है, मुझे तो बढ़िया लगी.
बिल्कुल ऑब्जेक्टिव नहीं होके देख रही थी. Only looking at it from your perspective.
अरे हमें तो हम तो
अरे
यही
इसको
बोलेंगे.
सवाल तो करने दो, इसको वर्बल डायरी है.
Sorry यार,
कोई
आप
बात
आप
नहीं.
सवाल करो.
Continue. People love watching you speak. Switching to a more serious question. You know, there's a dialogue in the trailer that says that अरे women-centric film तो बहुत बन रही है, सबकी story same है. तो but what is the so how is Sukhee different?
तुमने एंड देखा? ट्रेलर का एंड क्या था?
Women empowerment, fine, it's a genre, but it's also it's our reality. We're living it every day. We're fighting for it every day, and we want representation. We want agency. We want the freedom of choice. And I feel like कहानियाँ तो 100 बन जाएंगी, पर क्या उन कहानियों से कोई change आ रहा है? क्या वो कहानी enjoy की जा रही है? क्या हम नए-नए तरीके ढूंढ रहे हैं उसी मैसेज को आप तक पहुंचाने का? तो मैं मानती हूँ सुखी एक बहुत ही प्यारा और एक बहुत ही हार्टफेल्ट एक तरीका है टू सेंड अक्रॉस अ मैसेज. जो मैसेज शायद सबको पता है, जो मैसेज शायद सबने एक्सपीरियंस किया है, जो मैसेज शायद मेरी माँ की एक लिव्ड रियलिटी है, बट हम क्या उसको ऐसे प्रेजेंट कर सकते हैं कि हमारे साथ सब मिल जाएं और शामिल हो जाएं उस मूवमेंट में, उस empowerment में. We want, this is a party we want everyone to come to. We just don't want women to come to this party. This empowerment is not the woman's empowerment alone. We want everyone who plays a part in this and who can help us reach there, come and watch this and enjoy this. And that truly is Sukhee. That truly is Sukhee.
And just adding to that, I'd just like to say, Sukhee is not a film on women empowerment, you know. It is a film that's very light-hearted. It's a slice of life. Yes, the protagonist is a woman, Sukhpreet Kalra, but एक परिवार की कहानी है. परिवार में होते हैं रिश्ते, और हर रिश्ते पे आधारित है ये फिल्म. It caters to a 7-year-old, up till a 70-year-old can enjoy this film and say, अरे यार क्या पिक्चर बनाई. तो you will laugh, you will cry, and it just kind of makes you realize how important it is to live your life unapologetically and live in the moment. We're constantly living in guilt when I'm talking about women, and men are also going through their own struggles. So there'll be many times in the movie when you're watching the movie where the husband will nudge the wife and say, Dekha, these are the struggles I'm going through. And there'll be many times the woman will nudge the husband and say, this is what I am going through. So it's a film that caters to all, and it's a film that, you know, they say that sometimes when you really want to get a message across, you use the crutch of humor. And that's exactly what our director has done. We've talked about many things through the medium of cinema, and in the most humorous fashion, not created that humor in a contrived way, but it has happened situationally. So the people going through it are actually going through a situation, but you as an audience are laughing at them. But that is reality, that's life. And it's showcased so entertainingly that it's a film that must be watched and must be experienced in the theatres. So I'm so happy that as an industry where this is such a welcome change after 3 years of such a lull, that now our film's going to literally hit the big screens. Yeah. And yeah, it's looking very promising.
Right. You spoke about your mother's lived reality, and I'm sure your mother also has been such a strong pillar of support for you. Have they watched the film? Have you spoken to them about it?
My mom's watched it. Okay. Kusha just watched it. She cried, and she's a very strong woman. Yeah. But she didn't cry because I was playing the part. She cried because maybe I did the part well, but she cried for Sukhee. And she laughed with Sukhee. So that is the biggest achievement for me as an artist. And I was really worried because my mom likes to see me in a glamorous avatar all the time. So she was like, and this is not a Rondu kind of movie, you know. We're not trying to be these, I'm not this female protagonist who is trying to behave like a feminist trying to preach something. No, it's not one of those kind of films. So she loved the journey and she loved the storytelling. And she was entertained, so I was really happy and thrilled with that. My son, it's one of my first, it's a film that I think he suddenly looked at me with a bit of respect after watching it. So he was like, oh, mama, he's 11.
I'm waiting for my mom to watch it, and I think she's gonna love it. I know it already because I know my mom, right, and I know what she likes.
I've seen you do so many sketches of her.
Yeah, so my mom character will also love it, and my mom will also love it.
But I have to say, I'm sorry I cut you in, but I have to say, and don't want to lose the moment, she's an exceptional artist. While people only applaud her for her humor, people don't know that she has a theatre background. And you will realize that when you watch the layers in her performance. I don't think there could have been a better meher. Yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet. I mean, imagine.
No, I really mean it.
What is this life
mean it.
where Shilpa Shetty is complimenting
shut
me?
No, but Kusha, you recently moved to Mumbai. How's it going?
You also recently moved to Mumbai. How is it going? It's like same bro, same.
They want to cry.
Same bro, same.
तुम सुखी नहीं हो.
No. I feel it takes some time.
Yeah, that's what everybody tells
There are a
me.
bunch of things I know about Mumbai where people have said that, you know, Mumbai really tests you for the first few months, for the first year, and then it really accepts you and there's no other place you can be. And I really hope to reach there. I love the city for how safe it makes me feel as a woman. At 3 a.m. in the morning, you can take an auto and you'll be safe. I feel like that's a very new feeling. Every time I go for a walk on the beach at night, I have women texting me from different cities and states. How are you able to walk at night alone? Like, is it that safe? And it is really that safe. So I think a woman's safety is something that is the biggest gift the city can give to you. Other than that, being away from family, being away from friends, all of those things happen for anybody moving from one city to another. I think those are very universal problems. And I feel like this city is giving me so much. See, I'm like doing this interview today. It's given me so much already. And I just hope that I can call it home very soon.
Your birthday and Ganpati is on the similar time, and Sukhee is also releasing
Yeah,
around that
20
time.
September.
तेरा birthday gift है.
मेरा birthday gift है.
One day after my Visarjan.
Yes. What's the prep going out like? What's the Ganpati?
It's too much stress and too much micromanagement, really. But yeah, इस बार तो बहुत धूमधाम से मनाएंगे, सुखी होके मनाएंगे.
वो week हम सबके लिए बहुत special है because I know what Ganpati means to her, like what the entire festival means to her. I think it's almost like her birthday week also because it's her God's birthday week. Yes. And I feel like for me also, like I'm just so excited that this movie is coming out. I just want everyone to watch this film. Like, forget about everything else. Just go and watch this film because I truly believe a very honest film has been made, and I think it's a successful attempt.
Definitely. All the best to you for that, and thank you for making a film like this, first of all.
Thanks, Sonal.
Thanks, Abundancia.
And Abundancia. You know, I have to say, Vikram has had so much conviction with this movie right from the onset. Yeah. And there was a point where I wasn't going to do the movie, but he waited, and Sonal waited. The film was made after 6 months. They could have easily moved on with someone else, but they were so clear. And that clarity kind of makes me feel like, you know, they placed that faith in me. So Sukhee is literally a labor of love, and I'm happy that it's reaching all of you through cinemas. And please come and make us Sukhee.
Yes.
September 22.
Yes, September 22nd.
Right.
Just go watch it now.
Thank
Not
you so
now.
much, Kusha. Thank you, Shilpa. Lovely chatting with you.
Likewise.
Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Kusha Kapila and you're watching me on midday.com.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.